85% of people prefer text over email and phone calls because they want to engage in a conversation. All text messaging is not equal. Customers respond to people, not bots. Be more like people and start having conversations that end in conversions. Use Scipio.
You're listening to Steal This Idea, the only podcast with a neck tattoo.
You're a thief and a liar.
I only lied about being a thief.
Steal.
Lie.
We're gonna steal the ship.
Commandeer, Lord Lieutenant.
An idea that is fully formed, fully understood, that sticks.
For someone like you to steal?
Ideas are bulletproof.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
Steal this idea.
Feels like now you're ready.
I'm ready. Oh, I'm so ready.
Hello again, thieves. We're back.
This is it.
We've done it again.
I'm as pumped as I've ever been for the podcast today.
You've got some good...
I just had a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
So that's... that alone...
Exactly.
That'll get you to the end of the workday.
Hot take, Chick-fil-A sandwiches, good idea. I think that they really are onto something with that.
I was at a state, or not a state fair, a farmer's market last week, and I was going through, and farmer's markets are kind of like hit or miss. I'm like, oh, it's interesting, that's fine. And one of the booths there, all they sold was this like crispy chicken. It was like a Chick-fil-A sandwich, but like it was their own special thing. And I have not stopped thinking about that sandwich.
Really?
Yeah. It would just look so good. And like I left, I was like, I should have got that sandwich.
You didn't get one?
No.
Oh my God.
It's like been cankering away at me. I was like, I should have got that
I thought
sandwich.
you had one.
I know.
Like, I got to get back to the farmer's
But
market.
it made me think like, oh, you know, these like single,
yes.
like a booth with just like, we sell with the one thing.
Yep.
Because a lot of times at these, they have like, oh, you want tapas or you want this or that, like 12 things. It's like, I just want one thing.
Give me your one thing.
Give me your one best thing, not like, anyway.
Totally.
Well, welcome back, thieves. We've got a good episode. I've got the big idea. If you remember our first episode, Andre's Kitchen, it's a follow-up from that. It's not food related, but.
Oh, well, and I would say Andre's Kitchen, easily one of my favorite big ideas.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Normally, me and Andre both have a couple good idea bad ideas, but Andre was so confident. He's like, I have some of the best ones here.
I really do.
So I'm going to give Andre the floor here on good idea, bad idea.
So click my first link, and this is called Camuso. And I got this ad, I think at like 6 this morning on Instagram.
Camuso?
And I was like, what is this? And so you pull up the site and it says, an anchor is to a boat as the shift is to your mind.
I'm in.
And the shift is this tiny like steel whistle looking device. And what they say is that by controlling your exhale, like you basically, if you get nervous, if you get anxious, you simply lift the whistle to your mouth. I think it doesn't make sound. And because it stops you from breathing out too quickly, it's like the perfect exercised breath. You know how they encourage you to do it, like breathing exercises.
So instead of like instead of a paper bag, which is, I imagine, a similar function.
Sure, I think. I don't know what a paper bag does, but
you see people like breathing into it and they're nervous.
In cartoons only.
Only, yeah.
So basically, yeah, you breathe into it and it only can accept so much air, and it does that perfect breathing technique that they claim.
I love that it's inspired by Japanese monks.
Yeah, sure. I think so. I ultimately have spoken about this. Like, I think it's a good idea. I think it's a bad idea. One is I just don't really believe that. Like, how is this device any better than just saying, take deep breaths in and out at a slow pace?
Just close your lips when you exhale.
Mm-hmm. That also works, right? You can kind of simulate your own shift right now by simply like forming your lips in the shape of a whistle and breathing in and out.
I love too that it's called the shift, like
yes.
it's the Matrix.
Oh,
or something.
It's a shift in your way of thinking, obviously.
Oh, yes.
And it's $85.
I also love that 3 of the 4 magazines it's been. You know how they'll be like, we reference in this magazine. Let me know. Do you recognize any of these magazines?
Yeah.
Shape, Bustle, Oxygen. No, Women's Health. Yes.
Yeah.
But Women's Health is kind of the stepchild of Men's Health, which is the real magazine.
Men's Health is a respected organization. I think, yeah, it's a bad idea. It looks like, to be fair, it's a fashionable enough accessory.
I would say that we've talked about some necklaces on this show that are pretty hideous.
Yes.
This is like not too bad looking.
Exactly. But it is $85 for sterling silver and $115 for 14 karat gold.
If I saw somebody being like, "Oh, is that a rape whistle?" What do you got there?
I don't think I would doubt it. It looks like a whistle, and I just don't think it does what it's maybe recommended to do at all.
1, calms nervous system. 2, slows your heart rate. 3, reduces cortisol. And 4, relaxes mind and body. You know what else does that?
You think one whistle does that? Just breathing.
Just breathing.
Slowly.
All those
deeply.
things.
Great.
Wow.
Free. I didn't have to pay anything
Wow.
for that.
That didn't cost me $85.
Yes. So
plus shipping.
It is. I think it's called the Shift, CamusoDesign.com. It does look nice. I think if you were looking for a necklace and maybe thought that breathing technique was good, this isn't the worst idea.
Yeah.
But I can't get over the fact that it's $85. I really don't like that.
So this is called, so the brand is CamusoDesign.com.
Yes, but the actual object is called the Shift.
So what I'm curious then is, do you think this is the first in a long line of Camuso products?
I have a feeling. I have a feeling they've experimented with some other necklaces before.
Because it looks like if you go to the store, it's just the one thing. We just sell the Shift.
And also, like when the woman actually uses it, it looks like she's like vaping.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, not a little bit. That looks like she's vaping.
That's a little baby vape.
I guess a Juul. Vape. Yeah, a Juul, exactly. So I don't know if that's the best look, but
yeah, vaping currently in this political climate, not the best.
Not the hottest thing to do. Not a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
I'm gonna go bad idea as well. Not the worst, but more bad than good.
Yeah. So this next idea is like this is a specific company, but I want us to talk about the companies globally. So it's shopmove.co, and there's a couple of sites that do this now where you can pay like $50 a month or $50 a year or whatever.
I saw one of these.
Yeah, and basically it's like Costco but all online, right? And they offer only generics.
And it's like, hey, don't pay for advertising and brand and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like a jar that just says peanut butter and that's it.
Yeah. Which when I see this, I always think of this is a Lost podcast.
Black
just
Mirror.
people don't know.
Yeah.
Is I always think of like Dharma and like how they'd have those white boxes that just said like cereal on them.
Yeah.
That's what I always think when I see these products. But yeah, basically you pay.
Bar or those.
Yeah. Oh, what was it? It's like $45 a year, and you get access to their members only e-commerce supermarket.
It kind of feels like an MLM. This feels like something an MLM.
There is an MLM like this, actually. So there's this, and then there's Brandless, and then there's Thrive Market, which is mostly like a health foods thing.
Maybe Thrive.
It's also like $50. And really,
I would try this. I would be curious.
Why though? Why wouldn't you just get a Costco membership?
Well, I have a Costco membership.
So you want another members only supermarket option?
I like exclusive clubs. You know this. I would be curious to see, not like, I want to try this to do. I would be curious more just from a scientific, like, I want to know what the quality is. I want to know.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated to know.
Well, and shopmove.co is actually, you can't even get a membership. It's pre-order a membership.
Oh,
which I can't think of a worse idea than pre-ordering. I mean, pre-ordering physical goods is already kind of a bad idea, but to pre-order a membership just seems so. It's you just want my money.
Is that, and I haven't had much experience with like I've had groceries delivered, but usually it's not.
Do you like that?
Well, it's fine. I would only do non-produce though, because like those stuff where you like go pick it up, when they pick out the produce, I'm always like, freaking, this is the tomato you picked, you moron.
Yeah. I don't eat produce, so I have no idea what you're really talking about. But I always imagine kind of against the idea.
A bad apple.
If I'm going to go to the grocery store, I want to shop. Like I want to compare items and decide, even among non-produce. So I don't like the idea of this delivery grocery.
Well, here's the thing: if it's on prepackaged things, I'm a little more on board. Granola and pre-made waffles and honey butter and stuff like. Sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
But like I hear like a box of berries and like pre-cut vegetables.
Which,
why do you? No way.
I don't want those shipped to me either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that just seems.
Yeah. So
not about that.
Costco, online Costco, replicants. Good idea, bad idea.
Just buy Costco online, I guess.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But you're disagreeing with me. You're like, I want to try this.
Well, I'm more curious, but also I'm curious about the quality. Like because I think the idea also is like it's cut out the middleman, right? So we're able to maybe save you a little bit of money.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see what my portion size look like, what the taste is like, because it was like, well, it's actually pretty good, and it's bigger portions than I thought, and that's about the same price. Okay, worth it.
Yeah.
My guess is none of those things are true, and this is a crap service.
Fair.
If I'm a betting man, I bet this doesn't make it past 6 months of operating.
Oh, I would agree. Fridge Eye in-fridge camera. So this is a topic that's been discussed a little bit, which is like should we be able to see the inside of our fridge when we're not there? So this is a currently being funded
Fridge Eye.
Indiegogo product. They've got some good ads. I think they probably will actually be successfully funded if I had to guess. And basically you stick it in your fridge and it's a camera and it allows you to see what's in your fridge even when you're not there.
Oh, we do have milk.
Exactly. Exactly. So what I'm curious about is, this particular product, it doesn't really matter. Really what I want to get into is, does the American public demand a camera inside their fridge to tell us what's in there?
So here's the thing, because Samsung has a fridge that does this,
Yeah.
right? And I'm more okay with that as like a feature of their smart fridge, where it's like, all right, what can we huck in this thing to make it fun? Camera, and there's a tablet built in.
They're just trying to come up with ways to innovate
Bluetooth speakers, right?
on the fridge.
An add-on, I just think no, nobody needs this.
No.
The situation where you're like, oh no, I accidentally bought an extra gallon of $2 milk. It's not like your milk's
It's not like your milk's going bad, you loser. Well, your milk is going bad. I kind of get that. But
that's
does that happen? So you probably buy a lot more milk than I do.
well,
Do you find yourself double buying that often?
no, but the things so this happened the other day, we double bought something. We're like, oh, I guess we just have it.
We eat more of this.
We eat more
for
of
a little
this.
bit, yeah.
And it's a little annoying, but not and here's the reality. It's
Yeah.
the odds of me checking my fridge camera.
Yeah.
It's very low.
It's kind of crazy. I think here's where I'm coming from here is I typically know what's in my fridge.
Yeah.
Because I have kind of a phobia of mold and I just really don't like having stuff in my fridge that I don't know what's in there.
By the way, I had an open can of an energy drink from 3 days ago on my desk, and I took a
You
sip.
drank it?
I just took a sip. Didn't taste very good.
Ugh, I hate that. So I think, I don't know if I've talked about this on the podcast before. I'm a little bit of a germaphobe. I really, 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 really don't like mold. I just can't deal with it. And one of my MOs is I can't eat leftovers really. To me, even the car ride home, it's okay, that's just mold now. So I don't know.
From Red Robin to
Yes.
your house, it's it's probably mold.
Yeah, exactly. I really, really struggle with it. I'm working through it. But anyway, so as a result, I don't have stuff in my fridge that I don't know how long it's been in there or what's in there. So where I'm coming from, though, is I don't really think I want a fridge eye, but I wish that there was a system that could categorize my dry goods. Because what I do find myself saying is oh, do I have onion powder?
Oh, sure,
I don't know.
spices and stuff.
Yeah, for spices.
And that actually is annoying when it's oh, I bought
Yes.
rosemary.
And
Shoot,
spices
there's
are
a
not
whole-
cheap.
Yeah,
it's
they're not
annoying
cheap,
to
and
double
it's
buy
I'm going to
spices.
have rosemary for the next 6 years because I bought
Yes.
an extra.
But then next time you go, you'll buy more rosemary because you forgot.
Yeah.
I think that's where I struggle. I don't think a camera is the right, because even this Fridge Eye Indiegogo, they're oh, you can also put it in your cabinet and see what's in your cabinet too. I just wish there was some way of always knowing my inventory for dry goods, because
I love this to save time in hundreds on your grocery bill. I'm so
impossible.
sure. The amount of double spending is not in the hundreds.
No.
It's in the dollars.
Really, let's talk about things that can't be frozen. All I can really think of is milk that you would double buy.
eggs,
and
but
milk.
even that, it's
Which are two of the cheapest things at the supermarket.
Exactly. That's my first point. The other thing is this is what happens is I'll see a thing of eggs in there and be oh, I've got eggs, and then I go. And then I open the eggs and I have one egg in there and a
Yeah.
bunch of eggshells. I'm
Which the Fridge Eye would not tell you.
Yeah.
So-
And produce, it's you'd have to I sometimes switch up my produce drawers,
Yeah.
and so I would have to have 3 of them, 1 for the main shelf and 2 for my produce bins. Which anyway, there's just no way.
Here's what would be cool. In the integrated world where I don't know what they're called, but the whole Amazon stores.
Yeah,
where you,
yeah.
you walk in and then you walk
That's what I
out.
was about to say. Is
They know what you're buying.
yeah.
So wouldn't it be cool if I buy onion powder a year ago and then today I get a push notification on my phone that's hey, do you still have onion powder? Yeah, I do. No, I used it on this. And then Amazon actually knows what you have, basically.
Yeah.
And then if you want to know what's in your pantry, it can tell you.
I have another idea. I'm saving that dabbles a
touches on
little
that?
bit in that.
Okay. Look forward to that
So-
in a future podcast.
It's another app it's another idea that
Yeah.
I think that it's so I feel like it's so good, and if somebody
Yeah.
made it, there's some really cool application. Is that your last one?
Yeah. So this is a good idea in my opinion. It's called the Woojer.
Woojer.
And I feel like we maybe talked about this in person once, Scott, but basically What it is
I saw this and I wasn't sure what this was.
a vest that you wear
Woojer.
that has haptic feedback, so like vibration. And you wear it while you're playing like a game or a racing simulator or a shooter, and you feel like in the vest, you feel yourself getting shot, or you feel the hum of an engine.
I love the tagline here. What a
bleeping feeling. Whether you vest it or strap it, Woojer delivers all the feels and then some. From epic bass in the face, Richter scale beats to face melting battles that'll have you. Okay, I literally can't keep reading this copy. But basically, it's a vest that you wear when you're playing video games, and you feel like something beyond vibration.
It
You
seems
feel
like this
a
is
deeper level.
Seems like it's catered towards a VR experience. Like seems like it'd be kind of weird to do this
It
just playing.
does feel like
playing
it would be.
Fortnite.
I think it would be fun though. Still, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I mean, like maybe there's something fun there.
I think
but,
it would
like,
be
based on
fun.
what I'm seeing here and the games that they're suggesting. Most of them are
Our VR games.
VR games. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it makes sense for VR, right? Like if you're
Do you think you could play like Candy Crush and like sync it up to?
like when you get a
Sweet.
mega combo, it's like.
Now I'm on board with that.
I think that this is I do think it's a good idea. I think that as
Yeah.
a gamer, this excites me as a concept to feel something more physical.
Did you read Ready Player One? This
Yeah.
This seems
Reminiscent of that whole concept.
They push you, you feel the push. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would never buy this, but I think it's a.
Are you not into VR either? You're
No, I
that's
like
a
VR.
waste.
I mean, like,
well, how could you be into VR but not want to take it?
I'm not into VR. I appreciate
Okay.
VR. It's like in the same
Yeah.
way I like snowboarding. Like I don't snowboard and I don't.
But you like to watch snowboarding.
But
videos or
it's like it's fun. Like I would
Yeah.
go and do it.
yeah.
This just seems like if I'm invested in an Oculus, sure, why not? This adds to the experience.
Yeah,
sure,
that's kind of where I'm coming from. Except I was down to use it with any game. But
$700, a little steep, but again, that whole world, everything's expensive.
yeah,
so.
I mean, if you're gonna invest in VR, then $700 is nothing. To
It's
you.
like buying a drone battery. You're like, well, I'm already
Exactly.
dropping.
Speaking of drone batteries,
Update?
I bought a drone last night.
Mavic?
Yeah, Mavic 2 Pro Ultimate Edition, so that's like 4 batteries.
Man, you went.
I know.
You swung for it.
I know. It's a whole arrangement. We have a friend that also wanted a drone. We're like, let's go.
Go half it up.
50-50 on a drone. With
That's
a
the way to
1-year
do-
buyout clause, all these
That's the
things.
way to do it, actually.
Yeah.
With drones, where it's like, I'm not using this every day. Like,
No, it feels really well intentioned.
Yeah.
Like between the two of us, we typically have something going on a weekend.
right.
So I don't feel so bad about the investment, but I am in on a drone now.
I want you to bring it to work, and I'd love to play around.
I will bring it to work on Monday. It's small too. It like fits in it's like yay.
Because you got the 2, right? The Mavic 2?
Yeah, Mavic 2. So
a good-
folds right up. It's a beautiful little guy.
That is a beautiful
Yeah.
guy. If I, again, just a little more walking around money, I might go on with myself.
That's my good idea, bad idea.
Good segments.
My 4 good ideas, or my 4 ideas. Some good, some bad.
Before I get into the into my big idea, couple updates. So one, my wife wanted to let us know, and I told you this the other day, that she wishes she could just yell at us sometimes during the podcast. Specifically when I say that pregnancy is 42 weeks, not 40, things like that.
Why do you say 42 weeks though? What even caused that? In your
I don't even know. I just
52 weeks in a year or 42 weeks in a pregnancy.
I think both of our children were late.
So you're gonna claim that your children are 42 weeks.
My children were baked well.
All right, so we have Scott's wife feedback.
Just
time.
general feedback. I'll
I'm
try
ready.
I'll try and get an email of pointed stuff.
Right.
She also mentioned one of the products that we talked about, where you could see the gender of your baby a few weeks early. She said, like, that's not a product. That's something that the hospital
Will do anyway.
They just do that anyway. It's called genetic testing, and it's the same price as this
Right.
company. Which I actually, hats off to this company for being like, hey, what if we just market this?
Yeah, we should do that. Let's go work in a hospital lab, see what tests they offer, and then just see what you could sell
Oh,
online.
here's a great idea. What if so there's the whole, vaccinations, anti-vax, with, not trying to get into the weeds on that.
Sure.
It's a little bit of a, it's a loaded word.
Yeah, definitely.
So what if you do this? What if you come up with a different name for vaccines?
we rebrand vaccines.
We rebrand vaccines.
That's something you order online.
Yeah,
in a kit.
Yeah,
called like
it's like a health patch.
MU kit.
Yeah, an MU
kit.
It's an MU kit. Get you MU kit, and it like it. You know,
Yep.
It's like totally designed. It's like, you know, these days.
Wellness, natural wellness for your baby.
Natural wellness, 100%. It helps with like autoimmune, you know, all these like.
Love it. This is
Yeah.
a really good idea.
MU
For
kits.
pro-vaxxers, this is a really good idea.
Yeah, so that but here's the thing, it's like you could sneak it in to the
Yes.
anti-vax community.
No, I know.
They wouldn't even
that's,
realize.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
There's something
That's
there.
if you can, if the law will allow you to steal that idea, let us know.
The other update, my sister
That's right.
sent me a picture of, hold on, wait for it. This.
Oh my gosh. Scott just showed me a picture of, shout out to your sister. I'm sure she's a great lady, but of an ugly freaking lunch pet.
Yep.
Yes.
She said this is not hers; it's one of their friends.
Oh.
But she says she says you clearly don't have school-age children with a stuffed animal problem. I think I have upwards of 250 stuffed animals in her house. I showed these to a lady, and Sailor asked if they liked them, and her classmate has the pig, and Sailor wishes that she had one. No one makes fun of it; they're all envious.
That's what I said, though.
Yeah.
Like that. To be fair,
That's what you said.
To give myself credit, I said if the kids have them, then of course they'll catch on. Everybody wants a lunch pet. So that's perfectly in line with my theory.
Yeah.
But if you're the first kid at your school to have a lunch pet, I promise it's not going to go like that. I promise.
And maybe that's they live up in Idaho. Maybe there's the community there
culture.
is a little more forgiving.
There's less bullying in
Maybe
Idaho.
Baltimore or Atlanta. It doesn't go over as well.
Things are a little different there. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the update there. Let's move into.
Oh, do you want to do one more update?
Yes.
Charmin.
Oh,
Forever
yeah.
Roll.
Yeah.
Got that last night. Looks absolutely crazy. Like it looks like the tackiest thing I'll have ever bought in my life. And it took. I mean, so you all remember at this point having heard about it on the podcast already, or maybe.
No.
Yeah, you'll have heard of. By the time you have heard this,
you'll
have heard about the Charmin Forever Roll. Basically, what it is a huge toilet paper roll with like 6x as many sheets or whatever, and it looks huge. Like it's not.
It's like sometimes you see them in like public bathrooms, like a big.
Exactly.
roll.
That's probably that's probably all it is. It's
like,
just
like, what are you sending these out to wear?
Exactly.
Sending these out to big companies.
basically long and short of it. It's a lower quality toilet paper.
Oh, is it lower quality?
Yeah, you're
no.
not. Yeah, you're not. You're basically using public restroom. toilet
No,
paper.
the sandpaper.
And it's huge and it looks ridiculous. And not one day after it was delivered to my house, they advertised in my email and they're like, "Now we have the Forever Roll Ultra or whatever,
Max.
and it's bigger and it's the same price." So I feel like I just got ripped off.
Oh, that is annoying.
Yeah.
Although maybe after halfway through this, you're like, I can't do it. I can't use this trashy. I will say
No,
this.
I mean we have to use it. Like,
Yeah.
what are we going to do with that? Like,
You have
I
any
give it to my
enemies?
cats.
You have
my
any
cats-
enemies? You want to just?
That's actually the perfect use for it. If you could somehow build a launcher for it, because it would, yes, then it would actually be the best TPA.
Yeah, because that thing's going over 6 houses at
Yeah,
once.
exactly. You can get your whole like through the pool in the backyard.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
So it sounds like that's a not recommend.
that is a not recommend at this time.
It's too bad. I was hoping that because I'm not a huge. I'm kind of a. Rarely am I like a big brand guy. You know,
Yeah.
like if it's between Tide and Smith's brand Tide detergent, I'll go with the Smith's brand. I don't really care.
Yeah.
On most things, I'd say generally, like, give me the cheaper one, generic, whatever.
Yeah.
But there's a handful of things where I'm not, and toilet paper is one of them.
What's your brand?
It is Charmin usually. Yeah, it's
See,
like the
Quilted
double.
Northern.
Oh, really?
Where I came from here.
That's fair.
It's an expensive freaking toilet.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like to me, it is 100% worth it to have like nice, soft toilet paper.
Yeah.
Like I don't care.
We're
how
all
much.
agreeing on that.
Water is another one where I'm like, there's some water I'm like, I'm not gonna get.
Like, what's your water
Like
brand?
Arrowhead is trash to me, and like Evian is trash to me. And,
Really?
Yeah.
I'm generally a Life Water guy. We're
Well, I
Smart
guess-
Water. Smart Water.
Yeah, or Dasani. Like you couldn't pay me to drink a Dasani. Like I won't do it.
Welcome to the Water Podcast.
There's probably enough water out there that there's got to be a water podcast. People testing water and
There's by my old house, there was a water store.
really
Yep. I'll take a picture sometime. But basically, they just had water.
interesting. Like just
Different kinds, different springs, different
because
artesian
I know when you
wells.
go to like Trader Joe's or a place like that, they'll have like all these.
No,
different...
this was a water store in a strip mall. It looked super weird.
That is weird.
It was an odd place.
Interesting. Okay, well, those are the updates. Now it's time for my big idea. Have I shared the link with you?
No.
Okay, let me get this going here. All right, Andre. Now I recognize that you are not the target market for this, as are many of my ideas. That's
It's another parenting thing,
it's
isn't
another
it?
kind of parenting thing.
Please, no. Okay. Hold on. I'm putting on my dad brain.
Here's the thing: it's not necessary. It's not. I mean, it's for someone. It's definitely something. If you have kids, you'll get the value of this. For
Okay.
sure.
I'm opening the presentation. Ooh.
So I'm calling this Andre's Loft.
Yeah.
It's similar to Andre's kitchen. But
Yes.
this is Andre's Loft. Now, if you go to slide 2 here, Andre, I want you to describe the picture that you see to the thieves out there.
Well, first of all, it's a European like Target because the signs are all in pounds or euros. I mean,
Sure.
So anyway, that's my first thing I noticed. But basically, it's a toy aisle. It's packed wall to wall, toys and toys and toys, and a little kid and this mom. And the mom looks distressed.
Pretty distressed.
Yes, she looks really distressed. And the kid is cute though.
It's cute. So
Yeah.
so this is a scenario I've been in with my kid before. I go down the toy aisle and like my kid's there or whatever. There's 1,000 toys to choose from, right?
Yeah.
Not some of them are interactive, some are not. You don't really know, right?
Yeah.
So there's actually 2 problems that plague this world. On slide 3, I'll tell you what those are. So one, this is outside of toys. Just generally, there aren't enough really good places to take kids for fun.
Yeah.
In the summertime, you have a little more options. You can go outside of the parks and stuff like that. But generally, it's like, okay, like where I either have to like go to a McDonald's play place, which is, that's
It's a different issue.
that's a different issue. Or I have to pay, some very expensive premium to go to like a very expensive place. And especially in the wintertime, where you're like really stuck on places to go.
Yeah.
On the other side of the fence, on the toy side, there are no good places to play and experiment with toys.
Yeah.
Most toy,
Completely agreed.
You go to the toy aisle. There's like 3 interactive ones.
Yeah.
Most of them are just in boxes.
Right.
So let me tell you what Andre's Loft is. Andre's Loft is an indoor play space focused around toys. It's a place for parents to bring their kids for hours at a time, maybe have a delicious beverage from Swig, and maybe just buy
dirty
that
Diet Coke.
Maybe, a dirty Diet Coke, and maybe just buy that new Barbie.
Uh-huh.
Now let me show you the floor plan here
Oh, love this.
that I've made for Andre's Loft.
And like this is great.
So you walk into Andre's Loft. There's a front desk. You say, me and my 2 kids they're signing in here. Now you have different zones in Andre's Loft. So you have a doll and action figures zone. You have a pretend station, so kitchens and things like that. A train station with trains and Hot Wheels. You have Legos and blocks. You have a whole building area. Maybe a featured toy section, and then a Nerf gun shooting range.
Right.
So the idea here is that I go to Andre's Loft. I pay a membership to be a part of it.
Yeah.
My kids can kind of be here for hours at a time.
Scott loves a membership program.
I love a membership
Just to
program.
Get that out there.
It's indoors. It's nice. It's temperature controlled, obviously.
Yeah.
But I get all these benefits. One, as a parent, my kids have stuff to do. There's so many different places that they can, and it's all kind of broken down by age ranges. So you have some younger kid stuff, some middle kid stuff, some a little bit older kid stuff. So you have a pretty wide, probably 2 to 7, maybe 2 to 8, kind of young kids.
Yeah.
So that's one. 2 is as a parent, I can go in here and like instead of going to the So Delicious or the Swig or the Crumble or whatever, there's a little cafe. I can get a snack and a drink and go with probably more women than men are going to be here. Moms, can chat about what their kids play. And then 3, if I happen to stumble across some toy that I like, I go up to the representative and say, hey, can I get this Barbie? There's a warehouse up top where they ship it to your house or whatever it is. And now they're like, they're really attached to this thing that normally is in a box. Mm-hmm. They wouldn't have had this play set. I didn't think they would love this so much. They really love this kitchen set that like they would never have a chance to play with it otherwise. I think, there's 3 avenues of revenue here. So you get the monthly subscription fee, you get the markup on the cafe, and then the toy markup.
And toys, yeah.
So lots of ways to make money. I think any parent would enjoy a place like this. You have different ways to structure the actual like membership fees, and that's probably where you do most of the tinkering.
Yeah.
That's Andre's Loft.
I think good idea. I think I could see this being successful here.
Yeah, right?
It seems like pretty straightforward. I think I love the idea of a place to play with other children, to have fun for a low monthly membership. So you can kind of see it both ways. It's like you get parents on the cost saving effort, which is like, my kids have a fun place to go and it's at X rate and they have all these access to all these fun toys instead of buying a million toys that barely get played with, and all those common toy anxieties. And then you also get to sell them toys at the end, which I think is like huge. I really think it's a good idea. And especially in a world now where like Toys R Us is now gone. Toys R Us had like some elements of this. Like I seem to recall the Toys R Us that I went to occasionally as a kid having like a Lego area that you could play around with.
And there are toy stores where it's like, so there's a one Teton Toys here in Lehigh that we'll go to sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's like 90% shelves, right? There's a few areas, and that's where
interactive.
That's where my kid goes. He goes to the stand-up kitchen, he plays, and we just sit there. And then at a certain point, I feel bad. I'm like, I'm babysitting my kid here.
I'm making this Andre's Loft right
now.
I'm asserting my authority here.
And that's really where the inception of the idea came from. It's like,
the toy store should be all interactive.
Yes.
Because like, what's the point of having shelves in a toy store, really? Like the shelves should be in an area that no one can see, and out on the floor, it should just be toys to play with.
And I get it. I mean, there's a couple things. Like one, toys break, and kids are not the most, when it comes to like keeping toys intact. Like, so I get it. There's a bit of like some stuff's not going to be available or like whatever.
But that's all. I mean, that's all. In a business like this, toys will break. Like that's all just cost.
That's all cost of operating, right?
Yeah.
Another thing you have to factor in, and I think what's great about this is you have 2 or 3 floating supervisors. Just make sure that and parents will sit there, and so like for the most part, like they can't watch their kids. But sanitation is another one. So like you could hire some 16-year-olds to work here and basically Lysol wipe. You just wipe everything down. You dump all the Legos
area to area and get everything cleaned.
So I don't think it would be like that would be annoying, but like I think you could have 3 people working at this place.
Yep, and keeping things clean.
So like your overhead.
I do see that as being a fairly good argument against it, which is germs. In flu season, this place is kind of a nightmare to me.
Sure. Definitely
a valid criticism to make.
Totally.
But controllable.
Well, and the thing is, like, you could say that about literally any public play space, trampoline gym, anywhere there's lots of people congregating inside during.
It's just you're right. You could say that about every place,
but this is a little more.
This place is literally
you're putting stuff in kids' mouth
on items. Yeah, like it's a little bit different than the trampoline park where there aren't that many shared surfaces in that trampoline park.
And I would say that would have to be part of the like.
Part of the value is like.
This is what we do at the end of it.
First, the kids come in and they have a little hand sanitizer
washing station.
Session.
They go in and then we sanitize everything at the end of the night. Whatever.
Yeah, totally.
And I think a featured toy. Like if I'm a toy manufacturer and I want to get my toys in front of 1,000 kids. It's like if you're sitting next to one other cooler interactive toy store, at Target, it's like, well, you're never gonna get picked up. But here, you paid to be in front of the line.
Yeah, I love that. And that's a whole revenue stream. I don't know why you don't include that here.
That's true.
Which is like you're getting a little bit of like a sponsorship deal or like a discount on a toy to offer it in your featured toy section. Good idea.
This is one of those ideas where I when me and my wife, we talked about this, I was like, could we do this? Like, could we do this?
I've said this before. The hallmark of something that should be on this podcast is when you're like, do I even want to put it on the podcast?
Yes,
like,
totally.
Because such a good idea.
I was like, maybe I might do this someday, and maybe I'll come across some money and just do this or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like, because the other hard thing is like you have to find a good storefront, like location. Of this matters.
I mean, you'd have to quit your job to do this. Yeah. Like this is not a nighttime gig at all. So it's
and marketing, like typical storefront woes of like, if you have a dance studio or anything that's in the same realm of this, of like, I have to get people here.
Yeah.
But I do think, and that's why I like the membership model of like what you're paying for access to come here whenever you want, basically. And as a mom, like my wife is like constantly looking for places to take your kid. And even in the middle of summer, parks are also out. right? It's like, I don't want to go swimming. It's too hot here.
Yes.
So it's like, where can I go?
We can't go to a park every single day all summer.
Yeah.
Like we just need some indoor AC time.
And it's limited screens here as well. Like maybe you have like a back area for older kids or some. I mean,
I think limited screens is a good.
like it's visceral.
It keeps it fun versus like if you walk in and it's just like iPads. It's like the Apple Store, and you're like, okay,
Now that's another story.
This is not really what I want. Yeah.
So you're in on it.
I'm in on it.
$100 million from Romeo Butters.
I don't think this is not $100 million.
Not $100 million.
Yeah.
$1 million.
$1 million I would give to just this idea.
You go all in on it.
To just executing on this idea, I really think that $1 million could get you really, really far on it.
Yeah.
And would be a really good idea.
Well, I'd take that as a win, Andre. I'm feeling pretty good about this idea right now.
Good idea.
Why
Andre's Loft? I don't love the name. I think that could definitely be workshopped.
So I initially was going to call it like the Loft or something like that.
Yeah, the Loft is a great name.
I call it
wanted to put an Andre's Loft because we have a podcast.
We have a podcast together, and it's reminiscent of Andre's Kitchen.
Yes, I get it. But the Loft
I think
is probably is a really fun.
It's probably
name.
what you call.
And
it.
what would be nice is if you could keep it. I mean, it's not going to be upscale, like in the way that it's a toy.
It's not fancy.
But what would be nice is just if it was clean and well decorated.
Yeah,
and it
you
wasn't
have fake
like
trees.
because what it needs to not be is you walk in,
you're like,
I'm in a toy room right now. Like that's kind of gross.
It's very sectioned off. It's very contained. It's very.
You know what's a good model is like the kids section at Barnes and Noble.
Sure.
When you said a fake tree, that's kind of where I went.
Yeah.
It's like there's like a couple elevated areas, a little
Yes.
wood and a fake tree and a fountain, like a couple things that make it seem kind of classy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, speaking of ideas that may or may not be good, it's time for Andre.
The whole podcast. Continue.
It's time for Idea Gauntlet.
Love it.
So
haven't done an idea. What was our last idea gauntlet? Bring us back, Scott.
The last Idea Gauntlet was what was the last Idea Gauntlet? I only remember the first one, which was the peanut butter fiasco. The last one was kid related because there was
peanut butter fiasco. I think it was a kid.
There was kindergarten. There was American diapers.
Yeah. It was a kid theme.
It was a kid theme.
Basically, Scott presents 4 ideas, and we kind of do
three
ideas, and we decide how we want to invest.
These are ideas that have been pitched to me from listeners that I've worked out a little bit better.
Which always puts me on eggshells because it's like I get mean texts.
All right. These are not related. There's no common theme here.
Okay. So now that I've sold the idea that it's a themed show.
The theme of this one is not related.
Is listener's choice.
Is adults would only use these.
Okay, got it.
Okay, the first one here, Andre. There are lots of restaurants in the Valley here. Restaurants that you go to, restaurants that you don't go to. You're probably not going to more restaurants than you're going to.
If only there was an app that showed you like a star rating
No.
for each restaurant.
No, Andre. Now, we've talked at length how we love the crumble model. Mm-hmm. New flavors every week, right? So this is a restaurant, a storefront, where you are outsourcing one dish from restaurants in the Valley.
Oh.
So Bonavita, we have your chicken Alfredo, and In-N-Out, we have your burger, and this, we have your so-and-so, and this, we have your so-and-so. And then I go on, I say, okay, what are the 4 menu items this week? Oh, this one here. I pay a little bit extra surcharge to either get it from them or they DoorDash it to me or whatever.
Yeah.
And now I get a flavor of these other restaurants. I see if I like it. I get something new every week.
Right. Got it. Got the idea. I understand the concept.
Dinnervation. I just made that up.
Dinnervation. Got it. Okay. I want to hear my other options here.
Option 2. Don't you hate it, Andre, when you're shaving?
Yes.
And you don't realize at the time you missed the spot.
Can I hate to do this as often as I do, but can I quick interject?
Yeah.
Norelco One Blade. You know what I'm talking about?
The
like it looks like a razor, but it's an electric razor.
Oh, sure.
Hold on, I want to be sure that we're talking about the same thing. I just got one of these and it's changed my life.
Really?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Norelco One Blade. Good idea. Excellent idea.
You're into it.
I'm into it. Anyway, shaving.
I don't know. You never apologize for going on a tangent like that, Andre. That's very on
I know, and I don't have a lot of good ideas. Like I typically am just hating on stuff, so I like to have some good news.
We'll put that in the show notes. Jacob Graf. Okay, so we've all, us men, have been in the situation where we missed a spot, we didn't realize it, and then we're at work. What do? You're just stuck with this like rogue couple of things of hair. No, not anymore, Andre. This is a touch-up razor. It's a single-use, pre-lubricated blade that is disposable. It goes over your finger, just like a little baby condom for the tip of your finger, and you just touch up that one little spot and you throw it away. You get a pack of them.
How does it work?
So it's like goes over your finger. It's got one little blade that's pre-lubricated, and you just
it has a
you peel it off and you throw it away. Or maybe it's like a.
I understand the idea.
Yeah.
Got it. Coming back to it.
Touch up.
Give me my third idea. Maybe I'm showing my hand, but I'm interested in hearing the next option.
Third idea. Don't you hate it, Andre, when you're driving and all of a sudden you get pulled over and the cop says, "Did you know you were speeding?" And you're like, "I don't think I was," but you don't really have any ground to stand on.
Yeah.
It's his word against yours. Maybe he radar detected you. Maybe he didn't. Maybe you don't have the stones to really challenge him on it.
Yes.
However, what if there was a dash cam? Not only did it face towards you in the window, also calculated your speed and time. So you say, "Oh, I just got pulled over." You tap a button. It knows how fast you're going over the last little bit. It's also recording the police conversation in case there happens to be a little foul play that happens.
Yes.
It's like a body cam, but for the
person.
For the person.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Those are the three ideas.
Yeah.
You've got $1 million.
Let's go one by one. So, dinnervation, $0. That I can't even. I don't understand why. So help me understand the idea. So picture that Daylight Donuts right here is a dinnervation.
Okay.
What does that mean for me?
So what I would do is I would go to Dinnervation's website or online and it'd say, okay, the Taqueria.
So they're just door dashing in and out.
No.
So selling it to me. I don't.
No. So they would reach out to Taqueria 712, which is a newer restaurant here.
Okay.
And they'd say, hey,
Taqueria 712.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
The taco place. We went there.
Taqueria 27. Okay. I thought there was another. I was like, that's a ripoff. Okay.
Taqueria 27. So they would reach out to Taqueria 27 and say, hey, give us the ingredients and the recipe for one of your dishes.
Okay.
And then we will make it.
Horrible idea.
And point people to
who's gonna do that?
So
who's gonna be like, oh yeah, you guys can just make our dish and then let us know if people like it and send them our way. Like, who would ever do that?
Yeah, well, so I think they would.
Whose idea is this? Can you tell me? Who am I getting after right now?
It's somebody who's been on the podcast.
John. No, John's never been on. Matt Hurley? Jordan Sargent.
Matt Hurley.
Jordan or Matt? Matt, I'll fight you in the parking lot if you want. But this is a horrible idea. It's honestly a horrible idea. No Taqueria 27 person is going to be like, yeah, because here's the thing. As a restaurant, I want to protect my brand. And I don't trust your goofball in your kitchen to make our food right. It's not just like, oh, here's a recipe. And then it's like, no.
Okay.
Bad idea. It just wouldn't work. Logistically, it wouldn't work.
Not my idea.
And then they're going to just constantly have different.
I thought it was an interesting, maybe a monthly model, but better than
I think it's an interesting concept to think about.
Yeah.
But it is not.
What if it is just they DoorDash on behalf of, like maybe they have some sort of deal where they like.
Why? Then I'm. What?
Because maybe Taqueria they don't DoorDash, but they're like, hey, we will DoorDash this meal if you order it through us, and like we'll go pick it up and like bring it to you.
Why would I? I'll just no. Bad idea.
Okay,
you're not getting me closer.
Andre's out on it.
I'm out on that. Are you in on it?
No,
I can't tell if we agree or not.
I just think it's an interesting idea.
Okay.
Hard to make.
Hard to do. Second idea. What are we calling it?
Touch up.
Touch up. Good idea. I can definitely get behind that idea. I think
this was pitched as Tom Brady at Gillette Stadium. He's the sponsor of this, and he says, "On the field, I like to touch down, but at home, I like to touch up."
Ooh, can't beat the marketing.
Can you
play.
beat that marketing play?
Can't beat the marketing play. I like it. I think
it's like almost like a Tide to Go pen. Like I would put it in the same.
No, totally. And I think I like the idea of they come in a pack, and I buy like 10 at once, and then I just like. And I often miss spots while shaving, and I often feel like right below my jawline, and I'm like, that sucks. So I would love something like that. I think I compare it also to like a Wisp, those little mini travel toothbrushes.
Oh yeah.
Like I like a couple of emergency situation items. So I would give all of my money to that one because I know I don't like idea number 3. Remind me, what was the name of number 3?
We Dash. Just made that up.
What was the idea again?
It's a dash cam for the.
Oh, so no, this is a good idea, but it exists. Like, I used to have a dash cam, I don't anymore, but it said like the speed I was going and recorded front and back.
Oh,
So it's a good idea,
because it exists.
but just go buy one that already exists. Most dash cams will show you how fast you're going.
But they'll also show you the front side. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Well, I mean, not most, but
Some will.
You can get
That exists.
You can get a dash cam that shows you yourself and the front.
And like a cop coming in being like,
Yeah, and a cop.
get out of the car, I'll shoot you.
Exactly, and little police brutality. And I think though, when I was originally really into dash cams, I'm not anymore. What happened is I got my windshield replaced, and the guy was like, "Do you want me to like take this off?" And I was like, "You can keep the dash cam if you want. Like, I just don't use it." So I didn't use my dash cam very much just because it was really annoying to plug in. But what I am still to this day a little bit obsessed with is, one, I want it in the front and in the car and in the back windshield. And I want it to trigger, and this also does exist, and I want it to trigger like at motion, like the way my Ring doorbell works, so that when somebody like walks by my car,
like,
it catches them.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Like backup cameras will do that.
Uh-huh.
But like you're saying, just like kind of a constant.
Yeah. A constant situation.
Interesting. I don't hate that.
So I would donate I would invest in this idea if it didn't already exist. Best I
Hey,
can do.
touchdown for touch up.
Touchdown. That is like, honestly, it's almost worth doing it just for the marketing. Like, it's just such a good idea.
Well, that's gonna do it for the show. Again, thank you guys for listening. We really appreciate it. Appreciate the feedback we've gotten, the ideas that have come our way. Again, we'd love to get some more in the mailbag there. Hopefully next episode we got a nice healthy mailbag we can go through. Socials at Go Steal This Idea on Instagram and Twitter.
This is my part.
Oh, sorry.
You're
I'm really just
real jerk. Yeah, socials at Go Steal This Idea on Twitter and Instagram. Hit us up on email, idea@gostealthisidea.com. Check out our podcast and show notes. Share it with your friends. GoStealThisIdea.com. You can find us anywhere that podcasts are sold. That's Stitcher, Spotify, Apple,
give us
whatever.
a 5-star.
Please.
We have 42 ratings, and
Yeah.
we're averaging 5 stars right now.
Yeah,
We're doing pretty good.
we are averaging 5 stars. Yes.
The
People love our podcast.
the listeners, they
love us.
They love us. They love the
They
show.
love us.
You know.
We walk around and people are just screaming our names.
Oh my gosh,
It's crazy.
Your podcast is
so good. All right.
See you guys in the next one.
Thieves. Bye.
Use Scipio, the #1 engagement tool for sales teams that want more responses, appointments, and conversations. Message your leads and customers where they are on their phone. I'm not talking about phone calls. We're talking about true one-to-one texting. Use the code STEAL at Scipio.com for 2 free licenses. Use the code STEAL at Scipio.com for 2 free licenses. See you later, thieves.